Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to my channel again. I certainly appreciate it. The topic today is, can you save money buying convenience foods? I personally think that you can. Um, Alongside with me, and you all know who she is without any further ado, Jan from New York City Saves Money.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Good.
What I wanted to ask you, what do you think about this? Can you save money buying convenience foods?
I absolutely do believe that you can. And it depends, especially on your circumstances. It depends on your specific budget. It depends on how many family members are participating too, as well. But I can tell you this much, Steve: buying certain convenience foods at the grocery store is still a bigger savings as opposed to going to the diner, having to drag into a car, pay for gas, pay for a tip, not to mention how long you wait for your meal. So you're wasting time, effort, and energy. This is my opinion. And yes, I do believe that there are times that convenience foods that you can get at the grocery store actually becomes a savings.
Yeah, if you go to a diner or you go to a little bit of a nice restaurant, if you go to some place like a Waffle House or maybe a Denny's or something like that, you're still going to pay 8, 9, maybe $10 for a sandwich. Why do that when you can go to, like you just mentioned, go to the grocery store? Um, One of the things I like to get all the time, I think, is a convenience food. It's good, especially in the summertime. I do like a good sub sandwich.
Yeah,
I go down here, my local grocery store. I'll go ahead and gladly give the name. I hope it's okay for me to mention the grocery store name, but one of the places I like to get a sub is I like to go to Publix. Um, they know exactly what they're doing when it comes to a sub. Um, it's decently priced, 6.99, 7.99. It really depends on what you get, and you're getting roughly a 12-inch sub.
wow.
And I myself eat one half, and then I save the other half and eat it at another time. So a $7 sub just became 3.50,
That's right. The
or
rule of
even
half.
or even an $8 sub became 4. Still a lot less cheaper, or less inexpensive than going to a nice diner, Denny's, Waffle House, etc. Also, another thing that I like to go with a sub sometimes is I myself like a good macaroni salad,
Oh, yeah.
but there's nothing wrong with potato salad either.
No.
Now, again, go to the store. They do sell it in the deli. It's pre-made. Again, less than what you would pay going out and getting it in the restaurant.
That's
Uh,
right.
anything cold sandwiches. It doesn't necessarily have to be a sub. It can be a regular, on bread sandwich that we all know how to make. Um, it's cheaper, less expensive to make at home.
Sandwiches are the answer to a tired or stressed out or busy person's prayer, especially people on tight budgets. Sandwiches, forget it. You could just plan them out ahead of time, or you could just get that big sub. You could even divide, they're so big sometimes,
Yeah.
you could split it with someone else. I mean, get that in a little container of macaroni salad or a potato salad, and you are good to go for dinner.
You are.
Two people. Steve, so you like myself, you would only eat a half a sub at a sitting. Am I correct?
Yeah.
They're
I
so
mean,
filling.
I'm not saying I've never eaten a whole sub in one sitting. I would have to be extremely hungry before I would.
Yeah.
I mean, very, very hungry. But no, usually more or less a half fits my bill. I mean, that's
Right, but just imagine a tired couple after a long day at work. They stop off at their local deli, and like you mentioned, like the grocery store deli, $6.99 for a huge. And I saw your subs that you had shown me from that store. They're huge. They could split that in half, have a little macaroni salad, and call it a day. I mean,
mhm.
for like $10,
Yeah.
$5 each, in my opinion, that
Mhm.
is not bad. That is still way cheaper than going to a restaurant,
Yes, it is.
right? At home, you can have your drinks. At home, you could have your dessert.
Yes,
This is where you're saving a lot of money.
you are.
Yeah, you really are. Now, what's that one product that you and I really, really love?
Oh,
But you can show something else maybe too.
Yeah. These I picked up at my local wholesale club, but I love them ever so dearly. It's Purdue chicken nuggets. All you have to do in this is you peel back the film, and you just zap it in your microwave. Again, consider that microwaves vary, but 5.5 minutes. Let them cool a little bit. You got your nuggets. Get your favorite dip, whether it be ranch, honey mustard, regular mustard,
Yeah,
barbecue sauce, whatever.
yeah, yeah.
And I have
I'm eating them tonight, Steve, just for the record.
I had them last night. That's my last package. I do need to consider getting some more, but another item that I have, and I picked this up at the store. I don't know, almost a week ago, maybe or so. I can't remember. Is this right here? It's what it is. Is it's sweet potatoes? It's
Nice.
with brown sugar. You peel the film off and you just follow the directions on the back. And
Very convenient.
yeah, it's more or less just heat and eat type items.
Yeah. Is it reasonably priced to the best of your knowledge?
Well, that was buy one get one free at the time. I think.
Bingo.
Well, I think at the time it was like what, $3.99 for one. So when you say buy one get one free, you might as well say a couple of dollars, because it's not really buy one get one free. What I do is I just cut the money in half.
Just cut it in half. That's right.
There
are times that it is just warranted. Now, I have grandkids, and grandkids are hungry. And tired moms, e.g., my daughter, they come in, they're hungry. I don't necessarily have a lot of time to make things from scratch. And grandkids don't mind chicken nuggets, as an example.
No.
You never fail with those. You just don't. To me, that's an example. Well, those potatoes look great.
Yeah, the potato. I plan on having that this evening for dinner, probably in about 2 hours, roughly, give or take.
Yeah.
So I'll find out what this is like, and I like sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
If you do like sweet potatoes, for those that don't know, a sweet potato has more vitamin A or beta carotene in it.
Yes.
A carrot does. It's very nutritious if you can acquire
right.
it for it.
And another thing, if you don't care about convenience, or you do have plenty of time, you can make your own sweet potato fries and just like pop them in your oven, spray a little nonstick, if you wish, a little cinnamon, or just leave it alone. And those are really great snacks.
Yeah, sweet potato fries, yeah, they are.
Just for the record, Steve and I we eat healthy, just for the record. We know what we mentioned is not necessarily the healthiest thing, but See, Steve, look what I have here. My Chobani Complete, the drink.
Oh yeah, that one I haven't tried yet.
This is the strawberry one. This is Chobani Complete, and it has zero sugar. I like that idea.
Yeah,
25 grams of complete protein,
that's good. Okay.
zero lactose.
Oh, great.
Yeah, all you have to do is buy it, shake it up, give it a real good shake, and you can enjoy this, with your standard dinner, or treat it as like a kind of like a dessert drink if you want. Or to me, I love the idea because I love everything in it. And by the way, there's probiotics in here, and this is great on your digestive tract.
Mhm.
So probiotics are a very good thing. More or less, in general, Steve and I, even though he lives in Florida, I'm in New York, we know each other quite a while. We know each other's habits. We generally actually choose to eat good, nutritious foods, but we're not ruling out convenience foods because every once in a while they come in handy and they do save money.
Mhm.
I'll give you another example about that chicken, Steve. Those nuggets. If you're making it from scratch, you have to egg them, you have to flour them, you have to breadcrumb them. You fry them in oil, or you're taking an hour, or whatever it is you're taking to bake it.
Mhm.
Not this. It's already done.
Yeah.
It is already done, and they're excellent. This brand, Purdue, is excellent. No, this is not a sponsored ad.
No, it's not. No.
But how do you guys feel about certain convenience foods? Comment below. I'm sure Steve would love to see the comments. Steve, you know what else is a great bargain at the grocery store? A rotisserie chicken.
Okay, I happen to have a couple of tips that you can do with a rotisserie chicken. Speaking of eating healthy, whatever rotisserie you have left, you can always make you a nice salad and get some of the rotisserie chicken and tear it off, cut it up, and add it to your salad.
Yum.
That's one. The next one, another healthy dish that I like to prepare, stir fry.
Oh my gosh, good point.
I used to like to take the chicken breast, the top, and tear that off, peel it off, and add it to my stir fry as it was cooking.
Yes.
And a little bit of soy sauce, and it's really good. You serve it over white rice.
Good to go.
That's another,
not chicken lo mein.
Chicken lo mein.
Those strips in ramen noodles.
Yes, and again, these are a few other, the lo mein and the what I mentioned. Those are not break the bank items. They really aren't.
Hey, Steve, in your store, local store, I'm curious. Because years ago, the A&P, I wish it was still around out in another state. After a certain hour, what they used to do with their rotisserie chickens was mark it down half price.
Okay.
My husband and I used to fly over there and pick them up, a few of them at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Publix doing that, but I know Walmarts are known for, toward the time that the deli closes. The deli usually closes about 8 o'clock at night, 8 or 9.
Uh-huh.
And whatever chickens are out left, they'll go out there and slash it half price to get rid of it.
Yeah. It's summertime now. People don't want to run a conventional, in my opinion, like an hour and a half. Get a couple of those rotisserie chickens.
Yes.
And if you could get them at a reduction, stock up. And if you don't get a reduction, it's still a saving. But I think this, Steve, I think people discard their rotisserie chickens too quickly. I think they're not cleaning them off enough. They're not taking – I take advantage of it from head to toe, right down to the bone. Honestly, I'm really like, the frugal person that I am.
Yeah.
But they're so delicious.
Well, the ones at the wholesale club that I go to, I mean, it's a pretty decent sized chicken.
Yeah.
Again, Purdue brand, just like the chicken nuggets, $4.99, $4.99. Now think about, even at not a markdown price, think of how many people can eat off of that rotisserie for
Yeah.
$4.99.
Yeah, and team it up with those beautiful potatoes, for example.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, there you go. Delicious, nutritious food does not have to break the bank. You
No,
don't have to go to a restaurant, and you don't
no,
have to slave over a hot stove.
no, no, you don't. You just have to know, you have to be in the know of, what to go get.
There
Um,
you go.
at the same time, um, I another inexpensive food that I like to eat. Yeah, I like my pastas. I like my angel hair, my vermicelli, my thick
Yeah.
spaghetti. But I don't always eat it with spaghetti sauce.
No.
I may use a little bit of butter and some
Right.
pepper and some Parmesan cheese. I also like to take olive oil, a little garlic on that, a little bit of pepper, and some cheap Parmesan, and do it that way. I don't always like spaghetti sauce. Not that there's anything wrong
No,
with
me too. I have to be in a tomato sauce mood. I totally relate.
it. So
I could be perfectly happy with the butter and the garlic powder and the parm cheese
yeah,
and the dried parsley or something like that. Totally
mhm,
happy.
yeah, me
Well,
too.
that's great, Steve. I hope everybody out there takes advantage of the occasional good price on convenience food. Saves money at the restaurant.
So do I. Yeah, definitely. Definitely consider your grocery store over the restaurant. And um, not only that, doing that, you'll also eat better, enjoy it, and you'll also more than likely, if you play your cards right, you'll have leftovers,
Totally agree.
which in turn you cut your bill down even more because you're eating off of it a second time.
Absolutely.
So okay, well, Janet, thank you for coming around. Thank you for coming aboard. And we
My pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you for having me.
you're welcome. And like I said, people, all of you out there, veteran subscribers, I'm glad that you've stuck with me. New subscribers, I appreciate you subscribing. Those that are coming across my video, watching it, might consider wanting to subscribe. Before you do, consider some other videos that I've done. Go back and, you know, skim through a
Check
few
him out.
and see if the content is of your liking because it's random. And if you do wind up subscribing, I do thank you for that. I will talk to you guys real soon in the near future, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Bye.